Hi guys, welcome to Skills Rising Tarot. We're going to be doing the air signs. All right, we're going to be doing you versus them, you on the left, them on the right. Okay, reverse the roles if you need to. We're going to be taking a look at their current energy, their thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you, as well as yours, and getting some advice cards. All right, we're going to be starting this off with Gemini. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to fit this into your story. All right, I am also still half asleep. So, we're going to see how this goes. All right, starting off with Gemini at 45. What do we have for Gemini? One more shuffle, and we're going to be digging into it. All right. Current energy for Gemini. We are in the death mode here with this Ten of Swords. We're dealing with some kind of painful ending or put some kind of ending somewhere. All right. Thoughts come flying out. All right, what about feelings? What are Gemini's feeling? Interesting. All right. Their thoughts is they want a victory. In your feelings, you have the Five of Wands and the High Priestess. In your intentions, we have the Three of Swords. Damn, Gemini. King of Swords on the bottom. Four of Pentacles. I feel like your current energy now is you're putting an end to something. You know, maybe you've been dealing with something painful and you just kind of just stuck a fork in it. I'm done type of energy. You know, this poor dude over here has got like 10 swords stuck in his back. Maybe you feel like there's some kind of betrayal within something. You thought something was going to work out and it really didn't. You know, but your thought process is that you're moving forward. You're having, a bout of self-esteem. You're starting to focus on your self-confidence, the progress that you've made forwards. But in your feelings, I feel like with the High Priestess and this Five of Wands is that you're having some kind of conflict, probably within your own intuition. Maybe you're feeling a little competitive right now. Maybe you're dealing with disagreement. You're dealing with all of the stuff you really don't want to deal with. You're being super sensitive at the moment. I feel like a lot of it's being super sensitive, especially when it comes to conflict or tension within the air. And I feel like your intentions right now is to, that Three of Swords, I feel like it's to break somebody's heart. I hate to say that, but I mean, that's kind of mean. We'll have to dig in further for that, but with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Pentacles on the bottom, I feel like this is like you just being brutally honest. Maybe there's things you've been holding on to, holding back from, saying that you need to get out now. All right, tell me about this Ten of Swords and your current energy. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. The Five of Cups. I feel like this, whatever this ending is, it was an utter disappointment to you. Like a complete failure. But I feel like in your thoughts that you're moving on with this Chariot card and that Six of Wands. Like you're pushing through it. Nothing's going to hold you back from whatever it is you're moving towards. With your feelings being the High Priestess and the Five of Wands, I feel like, and the Hangman coming out, which is Neptune energy. And we are in Neptune season, I believe. I feel like this is you taking a minute, like taking a step back and maybe finally focusing on what triggers you with this Five of Wands. And, you know, that finally being highlighted within your feelings. Like you're taking like a deep dive in your emotions. All right, tell me about this Three of Swords. Like this Three of Swords is, and the Eight of Pentacles, this is like you working through whatever heartbreak you're going through. You know, I feel like it's caused a lot of mental conflict, you know, especially if you were dealing with somebody that was constantly in and out, back and forth, here 1 minute, gone the next, you know, and you're just kind of moving past that with that Six of Swords. You know, you're focusing on your own energy, your own peace this time. I wasn't going to use this deck, but fuck it. All right. Let's see what your person's got going on. All right. What's the current energy, please? What's the current energy? I feel my cat's in there messing around with my dishes. What's the current energy? Nope, she's over there messing with her dishes. All right, what's the current energy Gemini's person has right now? Four of Pentacles. You know, I feel like they're holding on. You know, maybe they're holding on to their pennies. Maybe they're holding on to this relationship. But they're holding on to something. And their thoughts is probably feeling like you're the devil right now. All right. Their feelings is the Page of Wands. And their intentions, please. Seven of Pentacles. With Ten of Swords on the bottom and the Magician. I feel like their current energy is they're holding on to something. You know, their thought process, I feel like they think you're the devil. Whatever that is. And the Page of Wands and their feelings is, I think they're feeling inspired to do something. Whatever that is. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see if we can find out anyways. But their intentions is to plant seeds, so to speak. I know everybody says that with this Seven of Pentacles. But, like, there's growth there. There's potential with that seven. You just have to know how to nurture it. All right, tell me about this Four of Pentacles and their current energy right now. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. The Hangman. I feel like they're gaining enlightenment on the things that they hold on to with their current energy. You know, it's... I'm sure most people who've listened to this knows what the Hangman is. It's about gaining perspective, gaining higher enlightenment. And I feel like this is gaining some kind of insight into all those things that they hold on to. All those things they clutch to their chest. Is it, you know, worth walking away from? Is it worth manifesting? You know, am I being stuck in my ego? Do I need to move on? Is my luck going to change? Where do I need to put my work and effort to? Which direction am I going? Type of energy. I feel like I need to cut that, so give me a minute. All right, why is the devil in the thoughts? Why is the devil in the thoughts? One more shuffle, please. There's that Ten of Swords again. I think you guys had a very painful ending, whatever this is. What is the devil? Tell me about this devil, please. The Emperor. So this devil card right here has a little dude on the strings. I don't know if you can see it. My hands don't work. But it's like being a puppeteer. So I think the thought process right now, like what they're thinking, is that you're the puppet master. You know, you're stubborn, you're stuck in your ways, you won't budge, you won't move, you won't compromise. All right? You just want things to come to you, and you're kind of just chilling in that victim mentality. You know, and maybe you're listening to everything that's around you. You know, you're being blinded by whatever indecision that you're stuck in. All right, tell me about this Page of Wands. Tell me about the Page of Wands, please. Is that Eight of Pentacles? I think in this person's feels, I think they have like a drive or a will to kind of make this happen. They want to work through whatever this is. They feel like you're a soulmate, you know, and they have love to offer you. But I think this is also about them focusing on their own confidence, their own independence, and their own dreams and goals and wishes. You know, I feel like they're taking some sort of inspired action, you know, but I think it's more about where to start, you know, where to place that first step to move forward to working towards this. Even if they do think you're the devil. All right, tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The High Priestess has been coming out a lot. This High Priestess to me is silent. She's quiet. She has an inner knowing. She trusts herself. And I think in this person's intentions is they have those seeds planted and they're trusting where they're going to go. They're trusting where they're going to grow, you know. But I think it's a decision that they're waiting on patiently with that Three of Wands and the Lovers on the bottom. And until they get that decision, until those ships come in, I think they're going to focus on their own goals, their own money, their stability, whatever growth they have going on. Oh, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Scorpio, Libra. We've got water. We have a lot of fire. We have Cancer, Aries, Capricorn. It's energy. It can be any sign. All right, let's grab an advice card. What do we have for the person on the left who is, I feel like, starting to be true to themselves? You know, what they want out of a relationship, what they want, what they're willing to work towards. I feel like it's them starting to understand themselves, whether this is you or the other person. All right, what advice do we have for the person on the left, please? Give me one. we have Fury with bushfires. I feel like this is telling you that sometimes you have to burn shit down to start new. Sometimes you have to just get rid of all of it. All right? So anytime that a forest burns down, you know, especially with that 10 being there, you know, endings bring new beginnings. Anytime something burns down, new growth starts there. It's that new start. And I feel like what the universe is trying to tell you is sometimes you have to burn those bridges to start new bridges, to build something stronger. And I feel like that's what your goal or your intention is. All right, what do we have for the person on the right? We have protection with cave. I think this is telling you that you are protected, whoever this person is, whether it be you or the other person, that, you know, it's time to protect your own energy. It's time to maybe take a step back and really align with yourself. Maybe start to let go of some of the stuff that you've been holding on to, especially when it comes to love or, you know, past situations that have made you feel like you weren't good enough, you know. And I think it's start to really trust yourself where you want to grow. All right, that's what I have for you, Geminis. Kind of a weird message, but hey, they all are. All right, moving on to the Libras. I don't know why I always forget that. I mean, scales rising. Who the hell knows? I also have a lot on my mind today. Sorry, guys. Or for whoever watches this. Well, if you resonate, you resonate. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. As long as it helps at least one person out, I'm happy. All right, what do we have for Libras? My lovely scales of the zodiac. Or non-confrontationals. I don't know. I don't think I've met a confrontational Libra. I mean, we got it in us. And we definitely defend ourselves. But I don't think it's something we really seek out. All right, what is in the current energy for Libra? My beautiful Libras. What do we have for Libra? My lovely, there we go. We have, ooh, the Winded Warrior, 9 of Wands. All right, what are our thoughts, feelings, and intentions? The Sun. Okay. Feelings, the Hierophant. And up or down? Down. Up or down? Up. All right. In your current energy, I feel like you're focusing on having some kind of courage with this 9 of Wands. You know, I feel like you're testing your own boundaries. You're testing your own faith, you know. I think in your thoughts right now, you're focused on being happy. You're focused on the positive things, different outlook. And your feelings, I feel like you're starting to be open to some kind of commitment. You know, it's like this willingness to put yourself out there. And with your intentions being the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Wands in reverse, I feel like this is, I think you're losing the drive to fight against bringing a love offer. I don't know if I explained that right, but it's like you're tired of holding yourself back, you know, especially when it comes to something or someone that you love, that you want to offer your love to. You know, maybe you've been guarded for so long and you're tired, you know? And I feel like you're, with the Knight of Wands on the bottom in the world, and we have the High Priestess and the Four of Cups. To me, this tells me is that, you know, you're finally finding the energy or the inspired action to move towards that. You know, it's a chapter that you want to start, and intuitively, you know, this is not an opportunity you want to miss. All right, let's get into it. All right. Tell me about this 9 of Wands. Oh, shit. Libra started maybe 20. I forgot to do the time. I got so wrapped up in everything else. I'm sorry, Libras. Okay, I think we got it, so it should be time stamped on there. All right. Holy crap balls. All right. I have the Knight of Swords and the Star in reverse. I feel like, I don't think this is like a lack of faith or like not a healing or anything like that. I don't feel like it's anything negative, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you're, it's like dropping your guard. It's like being real, like, I know what I want. I'm tired of sitting back. I'm tired of spending all my energy on healing and healing more and healing more. Like, you heal every day. It doesn't matter what you do. There's always something that comes up that triggers you. There's always something that comes up that you need to deal with, that you needs to be in the forefront of your mind. And I feel like you've had those moments, those epiphany moments. Like, this triggers me because of this or this. And you're tired of fighting with it. And you're just like, you know, how long am I going to hold myself back with this Nine of Wands before I finally move forward, before I finally say that I've healed enough to start something new type of energy. Like, I feel like you want to move. You're trying to move. You know, this is an opportunity you don't want to miss, but you're trying to figure like your own shit out with this Seven of Swords. It's like being strategic in a way. I don't feel like any trickery, but I feel like it's more like I've healed enough to know what my triggers are. I've healed enough to know where my mentality lies, that I can pick myself up and I can take action within something. You know, I can manifest my shit. All right, tell me about the Sun card, please. About the Sun card. I don't know what that is. The Devil could be dealing with a Capricorn. And oddly enough, I put it on the bottom, so fuck it. I've got the Ten of Cups, the Five of Wands. I feel like this is you focusing on your own happiness. Like, your thought process or in your thoughts is, I am happy. You know, I am fulfilled. I know that there's going to be conflict. I know there's going to be battles, and I'm okay. I'm willing to deal with that. You know, I think you're starting to accept your shadow side, especially when it comes to being in a committed relationship. You know, I feel like you're finally being open to some kind of opportunity, you know, and you're going to start moving towards that, you know, especially if you've dealt with many painful endings and a lot of different burdens. But I feel like a lot of this is like you overcoming a lot of strife within your life or a lot of chaotic bullshit. You know, and knowing that one doesn't come without the other. You know, sometimes you're going to have conflict in your life. Does that have to mess with your peace or your happiness? No, it doesn't. And you decide that. All right. Tell me about this Hierophant. Lord knows I do not connect today. And these messages are probably weird, and that's all right. But I'd rather be a unicorn and a sea of horses. I don't know where I was going with that. I was going to say fishies, but it is what it is. All right. The Hierophant with the Empress and the Eight of Cups on the bottom with the fucking Devil card again. Jesus. Maybe you've got Capricorn in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. Maybe it's somebody has Capricorn high in their chart. So the Empress is like that Venus energy. So I don't know why that's coming about, but I feel like whatever your Venus sign is, maybe you need to go watch that. But I feel like with the Hierophant and your feelings is you want this commitment. This is something you want to nurture. It's not something you're going to chase. You feel like it's going to flow. Like, I feel like there's, I don't know, it's feel like it's something that you want to have growth with, that you want to evolve. You want to take actions. It's something you want to walk towards, you know? I don't feel like with this Devil that it's addiction or anything like that. Like, I'm not getting that. I feel like this is more like, I don't know, it's so weird. I feel like it's just accepting you for you. Like, knowing the fact that you have triggers, you have issues, you know, everybody else does, but I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like acceptance at this point. Like, you feel like you finally deserve something good, and that's what you're moving towards, you know? Maybe you met somebody, or, you know, you're in a place in your relationship where you feel like things are getting to higher ground, or things are starting to evolve, and that's what you want to walk towards, and you're accepting the fact that you have triggers, that you have instabilities in some way, shape, or form that you still need to work through, but you're kind of, it's not really taking a step back from healing, but like healing along the way. You know, maybe you've met somebody that, you know, that like versus like, you know, like attracts like and thing. And both parties are aware that they can heal and grow together without causing a codependency relationship, without dealing with trust issues or attachment issues, and both be secure. Kind of a weird message, guys. I'm sorry. All right, tell me about this Eight of Cups and this Seven of Wands in reverse. Give me one. Or, sorry, Six of Cups. With the Three of Swords. It's kind of getting back to what I'm saying, like earlier, when this originally came out. I feel like you're just tired of being focused on all the heartbreak. Like, you want to come in, you want to offer. And yeah, it's kind of childish, it's kind of small, but that's what you have to give right now, you know? But I feel like you're working your way up to it with the King of Wands and the Magician up here and the Death card. It's like having some kind of transformation, but knowing where that's going to go, understanding the tools that you have at your disposal, and focusing less on the heartbreak and those baby steps you can take into offering what you can, and being okay with that, accepting that, because I think you're just honestly tired of fighting with it. That was the weirdest message ever, but that's what I have for you guys on this side. All right, we're going to see what is going on with your person? All right. What do we have for Libra's person? One more shuffle, please. I scroll off. All right. What do we have for their current energy? Libra's person. We have the Emperor. Okay. I feel like this is like their energy is stubborn, but knowing what they want. Maybe not quite communicating that, but I mean, actively knowing what they want. And I don't know a lot about chess, but I think he's holding the, I don't know if that's the king or the queen. Is that the king or queen? Chess piece.
It's the king.
The king. I don't know. I'm kind of drawn to that. It's like, in some way, shape, or form, I say he because it's the Emperor. Like, he feels like he's the king of his domain. All right, what are the thoughts, feelings, and intentions? Thoughts, feelings, and intentions. I don't know. I feel like he's sitting on this peach. I feel like it's a peach. Every time I look at this thing, it reminds me of James and the giant peach. I don't know why that has any kind of relevance to this whatsoever. All right, I have the Fool card and their thoughts. I have the Star and their feelings. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, an Aries. I've got Libra, Scorpio, Earth, Taurus, Leo, Fire, Pisces, whatever. It can be anything. All right, what's their intentions? I don't know who you're dealing with, Libra. But their current energy is like, whether or not they're doing this, but it's more of like they have something in mind, and that's what they're working towards with the Emperor here. Like they're confident to know what they want. They may not know how to get it, but they know what they want. And their thoughts is the Fool card. You know, they're willing to take that leap. That's what they want. And with their feelings is, I think they're remaining hopeful. Their intentions is the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. And I feel like this is about coming in to make some kind of solid offer. You know, I think their intentions is to seal the soulmate connection. You know, I think they've thought about it long and hard, but with the Knight of Pentacles here, you know, which is a slow moving energy, but the Knight of Pentacles always crosses that finish line, and it's stable, it's balanced, it's grounded, you know, and I feel like that's what they want in their intentions is they want, I don't know, I just feel like something peaceful and harmonious, you know, but they don't want to feel like this is a missed opportunity. You know, it's not something they want to look back and regret. All right, tell me about this Emperor, please. I don't know why these always come out so long. All right, tell me about the Emperor. What do we have for this Emperor? We have the Six of Cups with the Sun card on the bottom. I feel like you guys are starting to mirror each other. Not in a bad way, but in a healthy way. It's like the Emperor with the Six of Cups. It's like that knowing what you want, not quite aware of how you're going to get it, but taking those baby steps to retrieve it, you know. And oddly enough, we have like little golden retrievers in here. We're starting at these baby steps, and it's growing into a full, healthy dog. You can say that about the child and the man too. I feel like this child right here is taking those steps. I know it's backwards, but whatever. And growing into this strong, resilient man. And I feel like that's their current energy right now, is that growth process to becoming the emperor. You know, I think they're finally starting to take some kind of passionate new beginning into their own happiness. You know, I think they're shaking down their foundations to create something bigger. You know, whether that's with you or within themselves. All right, tell me about this full card. Tell me about the full card. Man, I hope this makes sense because it's really fucking weird. All right. Full card, the Hangman. We're getting that a lot. Different perspectives, changes. I feel like this full card and the Hangman in their thought process, I think it's they're looking at things differently. Like, how do I start this foundation, especially with that coming up, you know? How do I strategically move forward and have a victory? I like that. All right, what's the star card? I think this person knows what they want. They're just slowly figuring out how to achieve that. All right, tell me about the star card. With the sun, yet again, I think they're hoping for happiness. That's what their feeling is. So, and I feel like they're holding on to it. And it might leave them a little stuck, a little bit trapped. But I think they're looking at all the options, like how to achieve this. All right, tell me about this Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I don't know, whoever you're dealing with, Libra, I can honestly say I actually like this person. Whether or not you do, that is completely up to you. Whether or not you plan to move forward, that is completely up to you. But I like this person. All right, tell me about this King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords with the Chariot. Could be dealing with a Cancer. I feel like with the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords, I feel like this is that clarity moment, that aha moment. You know, figuring out how to build something stable. I think they want to come in and build something solid for you. You know, they see you as a soulmate, and that's their intentions, is to have you as a soulmate. Whether or not they come in and tell you that, that is completely their call. But I feel like they have peace, they have clarity within that situation. Like, that is their true intent. You know, I think they're willing to continuously move towards this, to build. Five of Wands can be a conflict card. It can also be a building card, a collaboration card. You know, I feel like they're not passing up this opportunity, and, you know, they're putting that work in. They're inspired to take action. They want balance, and they want growth. I mean, yours was pretty, I feel like maybe a really good conversation to be on the same page would be good for you guys. But I feel like it's very good, hopeful energy. All right, what advice do we have for the person on the left? What advice do we have for the person on the left? Joy, music. And it's 28, 2 and 8 break down to 10, new beginnings. You know, and this is all about new beginnings. It's all about change. It's all about, you know, letting go of past shit. And I feel like bringing some kind of joy and enlightenment. And that really helps. Laughter is always the best medicine. I know people hear that and they say it time and time again, but laughter is the best medicine. And go out, get groovy, whatever. However you see that. Music, to each person, is their own thing. But I feel like it's telling you to go out and have fun. Go out and be joy. And for this person over here, we have desert. Solidary, I can't pronounce solitariness, whatever. I feel like this person over here, which 13 breaks down to 4, I think kind of when they take a step back and maybe refocus and really see the growth that they've been in, then I think that will push them forward. I have connection on the bottom, which is 44 with another 4 with completion. I don't know why I felt the need to do that, but it is. I feel like in some way, the more joyous that you are, I feel like it pushes this person. And the more this person starts to focus on their own growth, it pushes you. I feel like there is literally a solid connection that kind of completes that. I'm not going to say it completes you, because you can complete yourself, but I don't know. I feel very healthy. It's like a healthy connection. I'll take that however it resonates. I gotta move on. All right, starting Aquarius at 42 something. $42.10. All right, Aquarius. A Libra did have a lot to say, but Libra's read was fucking good. Whoever Libra you're dealing with or whatever, I feel like you guys are on the same page. And, maybe Aquarius needed to hear that too. I don't know. All right, we're going to re-timestamp Aquarius is 42:44. All right. What do we have for Aquarius? Current energy, please.
Okay.
All right, 10 of Swords in reverse with the 4 of Swords. Interesting.
Blaze day.
I'm dying over here. I feel like this is like the Moon card. All right. Feelings, please. I'm not taking all that. Man, the devil keeps wanting to pop its rear and head out. All right. What do we have for the feelings, please? There we go. 4 of Wands. All right. Intentions, please. Intentions. There we go. 4 of Cups. A lot of 4s on the board. With Temperance. Saggy energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Cancer is strong. You probably dealing with a Cancer. Pisces. Libra. All right. So I've got the 10 of Swords in reverse with the 4 of Swords in your energy. I feel like this is fucking energy. That's what I got. It's like, things can't get any worse. I'm just going to go park myself over here somewhere and just chill by myself. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm over here. I'm in my own zone. It's like staying in your own lane. That's the type of energy I see. In your thought process, the Moon, I feel like it's about I don't know, there's a lot of things I get from the moon. I get like fear, I get like restlessness, hopelessness, like just kind of, it's not a very positive energy. It's like you're blinding yourself with your own negativity at the moment. In your feelings, you're thinking about, maybe a home situation, where to build a home, maybe a home splitting up, maybe something along that lines. With the Four of Cups and your intentions, I feel like this is just your quiet meditation. You're disconnected from everything. I think you're focused on, I don't know, what the hell is going on with you? It's like the weirdest energy ever. I don't know, I kind of just felt like crawling into a hole and just being like, putting like a bubble around myself and being like, yeah, not today, Satan. That's kind of what I'm getting. With this temperance and the soulmate, I feel like you just don't want to deal with anybody. Like, you don't have the patience for it. You're trying to find the patience for it. You have to have the patience for it, especially if you're dealing with people that you have connections with. Maybe you got something going on that is completely on your mind and it's not something you're really willing to deal with right now. That probably will not resonate with everybody, but that's what I got. All right, tell me about this 10 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. I got the Knight of Wands with the Temperance again. I feel like your current energy is like that bubble fields. You're like, I'm seeing like that Starfighter movie where you're kind of like shooting down shit. Like, this person's trying to contact you and you're just like, nope. Like, end call. It's like pew pew pew. Nope, that's done, that's out. Nope, not doing it. It's not going to touch me. It's not going to touch my energy. Like, shit's already bad. Can't get any worse. I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to rest myself. I'm going to focus on, being in my own energy. Especially with the Knight of Wands here and the balance. I think this is just, you just being you. Quiet, contemplative, I don't know, that's a weird energy. Not willing to deal with conflict. Tell me about the moon. I don't know why the Starfire thing. I just kept seeing it, I don't know if anybody's ever seen those games where it's kind of like a little ship. And you got like all these forces in a triangle coming towards you and you're like going back and forth and it literally goes pew pew pew. But I'm not good at that stuff. But
Gallagher Space.
Yeah, Gallagher, look that up. So anyways, you're shooting down all these fleets, right? And it's like you're shooting down anything that's coming towards you. You're just not in the mood for it. You don't want to deal with it. You don't care about it. Type of energy. Tell me about the moon with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And whatever that is. Apparently Aquarius has a lot to say today. The Death card on the bottom. I feel like the moon, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 3 of Swords, like in your thoughts today, I feel like you're just trudging through stuff. Like maybe there's a situation that happened and that's kind of what you're focused on today, is like looking at it and I got the Death card and the Hangman. So I'm trying to think of the right way to explain this. How I see it is like if you're going through some kind of loss, like a really painful loss, and like it's something you didn't see coming and it kind of hit you by surprise. I feel like right now you're just kind of not wanting to really delve too deep into it. You know, it's on your brain. It's not something that you're leaving behind, but it's like back there in your subconscious. It's like not anything you're willing to process right now, especially if it's kind of painful, you know. And with the Death card and the Hangman here is kind of reiterating that, you know, there might have been some painful ending or some kind of death within a situation, and it's like you have that perspective on it. You're just not really willing to have that at the forefront of your brain. It's like sitting in the back. All right, tell me about this Four of Wands. Tell me about the Four of Wands. That came out fast. The Fool card. King of Swords and the Magician. I'm not taking those, but they did pop out. I think you're trying to focus on the more positive things in your life, especially when it comes to relationships and starting new beginnings with building a life or a home with somebody. You know, that's what you're feeling deep down. You know, I think it's two separate events. Take it how you will. But I feel like you're not right with the King of Swords here. I feel like you're not willing to think with your emotions right at this point. You know, you're trying to stay level-headed. Still fucking read ever. And Aquarius, I'm sorry if I'm not connecting with this. The Queen of Pentacles come flying out. I think your intentions is to I don't know. I feel like your intention is to contemplate on how to find a practical way to trudge through all of this going on, because I feel like it's like separate events, you know. I think you're trying to look at things positively, you know, and trying to have the courage to work through it. You know, I see you working through it, but in the end, I think your actual true intentions are just to contemplate on being practical about working through all of it. If that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. All right. Let's see what your person's got going on over here. I'm really not going to lie. Whatever is going on over here with you, I don't really think you're focused on a specific person. I think you're just focused on specific situations. All right. What do we have for Aquarius's person? What are they thinking about? What's their current energy? The Chariot and the Ace of Wands. Might want to go back and watch the Libra read. I feel like their energy is trying to move on with something. I mean, I feel like they've got some kind of passion. They want something to start. They want some kind of new beginning. Strong Cancer in this read. All right. I'm not going to take that, but thoughts, feelings, and intentions, please. think you should go back and watch the Cancer read that I posted. I feel like their current energy is they have something that they're passionate about, and that's what they're moving towards. Whether that's you, whether that's a goal, a dream, whether they're researching something, having, looking at all available opportunities, options, but I feel like they're putting the hard work in, especially when it comes to giving you some kind of offer. We also have Pisces, Cancerian energy with the moon. I feel like that road being unknown and unclear, I think kind of terrifies them with the devil, but they see victory ahead for whatever that means for you. And their current thoughts, right now we have the Five of Cups. We have that regret, that remorse in some way, shape, or form. What that's about, we'll find out. What's this Five of Cups, please? I have the Two of Wands and the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. The Five of Cups with the Two of Wands and the Devil. I feel like this is about their hot process is that regret of not moving in a certain direction. Not like they know which way they need to go, but they're not, like, she's just sitting there looking. She's longing. She's looking at that Three of Wands and trying to figure out how to get there. And I feel like with the Devil card, that's that, maybe that unwillingness to move, especially towards that victory. And that's kind of the thought process again. I don't know what happened or what transpired between you guys. I feel like it's like more regret towards further action, or that things have not progressed fast enough. Tell me about this King of Cups and the feels. Tell me about the King of Cups, please. We have that Ace of Swords. It's in their feels. I feel like, emotionally speaking, like they're emotionally aware. They know what they want, especially with the Ace of Swords. They know, like it's there. They're emotionally responsible, but for some reason, I feel like they're holding back. Maybe they're thinking more with their head than they are their heart. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles and their actions, intentions. You have the Six of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. Oh, I felt like I needed to take one. And the Three of Swords. Three of Swords keeps coming out a lot. If I feel like everybody's dealing with some sort of heartbreak in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's a relationship, a death, a loss of a job, something going on that just kind of hurts your heart a little bit. But I feel like in this person's intentions, I feel like they're finally just, no, I think they're finally just fucking letting go of shit. What I love about this Five of Pentacles is we have this key right here. You can get up and unlock that door and get yourself out of the cold anytime you want. And I think a lot of this is also, too, about financial stability. That growth, that equal give and take. What you give to, give back type of energy. And what truly makes you happy. What you're open to receiving. Also, and knowing that some things have to come crashing down. Some things have to break your heart. Sometimes you got to take a step inward to take a step out, especially with the Magician and the World card being under that. I feel like their intentions is to, I feel like it's starting to fix their financial situation. Finally taking that step up, that taking charge energy. They know what makes them happy, and I think they're finally taking that step to make that. They want to build some kind of solid foundation here with the Tower. You know, towers are not always bad. Sometimes things got to get a little shaken and a little stirred to sit right. And I feel like that's what they're doing. You know, I don't think their intentions is to technically leave you out in the cold, as more as to start setting something solid. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's what I got. So, fuck it. All right. We're going to do an advice card, one for the left, one for the right. All right, what do we have for Aquarius over here on the left? We have alchemy, magic. I feel like that's also telling you that alchemy always reminds me of the 4 elements. You know, you have metals, you have ores, you have woods, you have things that are from the earth. And then you have water, you have air, and you have fire. You know, what can you make with that? What is it you can fold into it? And I feel like this is you starting to learn your magic. Starting to learn how to weave through things, make things, create things, whether that's your own peace, whether that's your own happiness, whether that is dealing with current situations or processing them in separate manners. Take that however you wish. And then we have solidarity for, I feel like I need one more, to make equal. That's that give and take also. Either way, I feel like there needs to be some motion coming through. We have 13, we have 5. 5 is about change. So you have 4, you have 5. So I feel like it's you taking that step forward. You know, you've taken your time in solidarity. Now it's time to make everything equal. It's time to make everything whole. It's that 6 of Pentacles, that equal give and take, you know. But when are you going to start to put this into action? Whether it's on your side or their side. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. But I will see you next time. Thanks.